Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. I'd like to thank Baron Orm for giving me this beer. I've aged it for about 4 months. I was kindly given the beer from him in Leeds, the European Beer Bloggers Conference. This is Stringer's Mutiny Double Stout, coming in at 9.3% ABV from Ulverston, Cumbria. 100% renewably powered brewery, Stringer's Brewery. Now, this will be my first ever Stringer's beer. I love the kind of, I just want to show you, it's a kind of velvety kind of, it looks velvety, it's not, it's made of a nice paper. But it's got that kind of look, really nice look to the label. I like that a lot. Okay, let's get it open. Red cap. Into a glass, see what it looks like, smells like and tastes like. I'm not sure if it's bottle conditioned, I've not read the label, so we'll get some out. There you go. And get some in the glass later to show you the conditioning of the beer, if there is any at all. One finger head is black, a black beer. The head is off white to a kind of a dark tan, dissipating quite quickly. Look at that. Nice fizz on the beer. Let's get a nose. Oh yes, that's got a kind of a deep dark fruity chocolate gatto nose to it. Oh, it's a bit sherry-ish as well. It smells a little bit like a sherry. Nice alcohol kind of tones to the beer. Deep fruits, deep kind of dark, mysterious forest fruits. And more of that than the chocolate and the coffee that you'd expect from the roasted malts. I'm going to dig into this one. Cheers everyone. Oh. Oh, it's a warmer. It's a nice warmer. As the beer slides down your throat into your stomach, you can feel it warming all the way down. It's got that nice... It's cold out there now. It's end of October. Got a bit of a cold snap outside. This is the kind of beer you want for this weather. It's warming you from the inside out. Taste then. It's kind of raisin. There's a lot of raisin taste in there. Quite a bit of alcohol, but in a good way. It mixes well with all them kind of raisiny, fruity. There's hints of the chocolate, hints of the coffee, and then the alcohol kind of sits on your lips. That kind of alcohol taste. I am enjoying this one. Licorice, there's licorice in there, caramel, and I want to talk about the mouthfeel. For a 9.3%, they call it a double stout, I'd say it's a little bit thin, if I'm honest. When you kind of vision or visualize a double stout, 9.3% double stout, if you were to visualize pouring it into a glass, you'd expect that big glug glug glug, that kind of really kind of thick, creamy, luxurious mouthfeel. It's there, it's in the beer, but it's not at the kind of level which I would have hoped for. I want the beer to kind of really coat my palate and kind of work its way down slowly. It's a little thin, but hey, that is, I mean, other than that, the beer's smashing. Big berries, big fruits up front. Yeah, it's a bit of a beast. It's a bit of a monster. Right, I want to see if it's bottle conditioned. I want to see if I can get some of this. I don't think it is. The way I heard the beer fizzing away to itself, I think it's a forced carbonated beer. Yes, it sure is. Okay, Stringer's Mutiny. We call it double, but others might call it an imperial stout. Either way, it's a strong, near black beer, smooth and drinkable with a bitter finish. The relatively high alcohol helps bring forward a vinous dark fruit. Absolutely. It's big vinous dark fruit. Pear and other ester notes and gives a warming background in the mouth. Roast, even burnt flavours are present but controlled. They are. I've mentioned that. It's kind of more kind of big kind of vinous dark fruits. And then a hint of the chocolate and the coffee. Following months of careful aging in the brewery, we hope you enjoy drinking it as much as we enjoyed making it, and there's more on the side here. Stringer's is a microbrewery, like a big brewery but much smaller, situated in the South Lakeland market town of Ulverston. Because we're small, we're able to concentrate on quality rather than quantity. Our shiny little brewery is powered by electricity from 100% renewable sources. All our beers are based on choice Maris Otto malt, whole flower hops and beautiful Lakeland water. Okay, I want to give them a website. It's www.stringersbeer.co.uk. I am going to give my final thoughts and a rating on Stringer's Mutiny Double Stout. Or if you want to call it an Imperial Stout, they don't mind what you call it. Either way. Right, final thoughts. It's very fruity, very vinous. I was looking for that kind of word earlier. Sometimes when you're reviewing beer, you're looking for the word in your head, which you normally grasp very quickly, but kind of slipped past my mind. Couldn't think of it for. It was on, one of them words that are on the tip of your tongue, but it's a very vinous beer. There's hints of chocolate, there's hints of coffee. They've mentioned that on the bottle. Carbonation. Carbonation is forced carbonated. I probably would have preferred it being a bottle conditioned beer, if I'm honest. I think it would have benefited hugely from being a bottle conditioned beer rather than a forced carbonated beer. And the mouthfeel is not quite there for me. It's very drinkable, but it's quite thin for a double stout. Other than that, the beer is lovely. It's a lovely beer. I'm going to go away and enjoy it. But for a rating, I'm going to give this, I think I'm going to give this a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Thanks for watching me, The Real Ale Guide. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like. Thanks to Baron Owen for giving me the beer. And cheers.